to 7.
He estado mirando con los miradores de noche. Son unas lentes que se pueden mirar en la noche en el espacio, y he mirado muchos platillos o algo lejanos, y se miran en grupos, y están en todos lados, y lo que no entiendo es por qué no quieren dar a conocer esto, y en realidad es muy necesario, porque al rato que empiezan a llegar aquí la gente se va a espantar y va a ser un caos, y es mejor que empiecen a reconocer esto, que sí hay vida en otros planetas. Y he mirado cómo están entre ellos como peleando, que de un lado explotan, y eso para mí es algo que si llegaran aquí no sé qué pasaría.
I was watching it, and all of a sudden there was like two big old like asteroid looking like power light or beams or something that went by it, like it was getting shot at or something. And that was pretty interesting, because I've never seen two asteroids like that before, and the stream of the light didn't look anything like an asteroid. It looked more of like I would say a laser beam. Something very high, powerful.
But the first night when we went out in the backyard here in Monterey and took a look at the skies, you know, the first 10 minutes we saw really nothing. I started, after 10 minutes you kind of lose your interest and start taking a look at the moth that's 300 yards away, that's as clear as day. But looking back into the skies, it was within 15 minutes total that we saw the first group go by, and then I was hooked. And I stayed outside for the next hour, and we saw 3 groups of craft fly over the Monterey Peninsula, and then Ed saw something that I missed, which will be another time for that story. We went in, had a wonderful dinner, and then I drug Ed down to Fisherman's Wharf, where we made one more spotting, and then I drug him up to Carmel Beach, and he was dying, he wanted to go to bed, and I kept him up till 5 a.m. That's what this stuff does to you. So for a lot of you who have dismissed UFOs, I know it's because you just don't have enough time for it when you're too busy working 3 jobs and paying a mortgage payment, so I can understand.
Yeah.
Especialmente las personas que no creen, se han caído de rodillas diciéndole gracias, ahora sí creemos, ahora queremos saber qué el gobierno de los Estados Unidos, los gobiernos del mundo, ¿por qué no nos han dicho qué es lo que está pasando en nuestro espacio?
At one given time, too, there was quite a few of them, and near the end of that night, when I was starting to get kind of freaked out about the whole thing, there was a lot of single ones flying across the sky, and I can see a regular plane cruising across the sky, and these things would go across, they'd pass the plane up like it was standing still.
It makes it all worthwhile when you're out there getting cold and a sore neck, looking up and just thinking if more people could do this, they would understand. And my idea is that why is the government not telling us the truth? It seems like the truth is supposed to set you free, but I believe the truth is keeping us incarcerated to what they want and what they know. Why they're keeping it from us, I have no clue. But I don't think it's good for us, and I think we need to find out. So this is Ed Grimsley, thanking you for listening.
Oh, what was that? You see that far to the sky? Come on. That ain't no beastie. I've filmed this thing loads of times. Look at the scissor. Look at how it's come down for it. Look what he does. This ain't no beastie. These things are flying all over the place. But look at this. Right, here we go. Here we go. Right, this ain't no bug. Watch this, watch it. Just watch what he does.
Well, that's amazing. Well, we're going to get to see firsthand ourselves. Justin, you spoke to Ed Grimsley.
Yes.
And we're waiting any minute, so in case the doorbell rings, Justin will have to go pick up his night gargle visions glasses.
Yes.
And talk a little bit about what they are, what they do, and what's the difference between these. And I know your dad was saying there's some he saw online for $150. That's for the moths and things like that, right?
Yeah. Well, we first learned about Ed Grimsley on Coast to Coast. I think you shared some videos with me from the show. And that caught my interest because George Norrie vouched for him and said he put him on and seen a couple UFOs with it. So all of a sudden, my ears just peeked open, and I've been researching the subject matter with you. We've been watching tons of videos, checked out Ed Grimsley. We contacted him. He spoke with me for a good hour. I got to ask him a lot of questions. He was very helpful, seemed very sincere, and it was pretty powerful because after talking to him, I decided I want to purchase my own third generation, military grade night vision goggles, and that's what I did thanks to Ed's recommendation, because he did tell me, now these things are not cheap. They cost over $3,000, less than $4,000, but over $3,000. And if you're looking to get a pair, you may want to contact me because I could help you go to the source where you could get a discount, save a few $100s, and get a very high grade pair. Because what you're going to notice is, when I was doing a lot of research online looking for the cheapest pair, get the best deal, I noticed some websites selling them for like $2,600. The ones where they should be about $3,400. But there's a reason why they're offered low. And the tubing, and this is what Ed explained to me, the tubing in the night vision goggles, which I believe they're the alpha grade, there's alpha A and there's alpha B. Alpha A is a way better lens. It just costs a lot more money because the tube is like 90% of the value of the actual goggles themselves. That's going to produce the whole vision and the whole technology. It's like the tube in a television. It's the life force of your television, or in this case, your night vision goggles. So I did notice the websites that are selling it like $800 to $1,000 cheaper is because they're using a lot less quality. It's the grade B alpha, and they don't distinguish between the two. So I took his recommendation, ordered the goggles. They're actually going to be here today, which is Monday. I have my money orders. It's a cash on delivery deal, waiting for the FedEx guy to come to the door. And we're going to be able to film this and share with you watching if this stuff is for real, because I have a good sensibility here that this is no joke. This is the real deal.
And the better goggles, you'll be able to get better film clips.
Better
so that
clips.
You can put it on our show and help enlighten other people, because if this is going on in our, out in outer space, and it's all over the place, and we just can't see it, this poses a lot more questions about: are these our guys? Are these good guys? Whose side are you going to be on? Just like Ed Grimsley's father had said when he first saw it. You don't know if they're ETs or if they're just
our own secret military.
Our own secret military, Illuminati, whatever it is, fighting each other out, or them. It just opens up another whole experience in life that we've never had to even think about. So interesting. We know that there are ETs, and we occasionally might see something in good clips of something. But wars, Justin.
Yeah, wars. I wasn't aware that there was a Star Wars going on in the stars,
yes.
And a lot of evidence points to that.
Yes.
And I want to see this for myself.
Yes, and I was watching a little clips of David Wilcox this morning, and he's talking about. We're in third density, third dimension right now. We're shifting into fourth density, and these beings are probably fourth and fifth density beings, which are